What is up, every gamer out there? Today is the day we are finally reacting to this long-awaited video from Maddie Excalibur 2012, one of the main editors for SMG4, has also recently become a writer, somehow, don't know why, that's stupid, you're stupid. But anyways, this video took a while to come out, way too much of a while if you ask me. But today we're gonna be finally not only reacting to it, but we're gonna be doing something different with it too, you know? We're gonna be doing a little bit more of a breakdown. We're gonna be trying to pause more if this if this old thing doesn't fucking explode on my face, that is. But we're gonna try to do a little bit of a breakdown, add something more of a actual commentary to this. Let's see if we actually find some interesting shit during this reaction. Let's get right into the content. And this might just serve as some actual constructive or destructive criticism for you, Maddie. So look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. I am coming for you. I am coming for you, Maddie. Let's get right on with the video. Ooh, my. We're starting spicy with this one. Look at this.
Finally, the videos are finished.
Let's take a look at this. Holy crap, it took too long to finish this video. I'm sorry for the wait. Hope you enjoyed the sequel. Yeah, it sure took a while. Maybe next time give us actual updates. Take whatever the fucking time you want. I really couldn't give two shits less, even though this just ruined my entire schedule for like months. Give a little update from time to time instead of going silent for 2 fucking weeks. Let's get right on with this video.
Over 3 years ago on my channel, I uploaded a video showcasing the first 3 years of working on SMG4 videos.
Yep, you did do that.
It's time for the long-awaited sequel. Before we get started with this video, I want to give a huge shout out.
Yeah, no, Maddie's our life support right now. Assuming it was Maddie, bro, put Mario and Maggie partially holding hands, her blushing, make Maggie need help from Mario, and her admitting it, and them working together with no flaws. Absolutely awesome. This man needs more recognition. Yes, ASAP. I'm trying to figure out what episode this is from. Partially holding hands. Her blushing, making Maggie need help from Mario, and her admitting it. Perhaps this is from the elevator episode. I do remember her blushing and actually listening to Mario for once. Thank you, you/Bueno Excelente. If you got that reference, you will. If not, thank God.
And say thank you to all those out there
who's
who
mad?
watched the video.
Maddie's
when you chose to acknowledge the things I was doing in that video.
Wait. Sorry, I need to go back on that.
First 3 years of working on SMG4 videos. And now, it's time for the long-awaited sequel. Before we get started with this video,
I need to go back on that.
I want to give a huge shout out and say thank you to...
Maddie's nuts. I'm sorry because the flag of it's just the hard truth and it's a picture of Steve. Thank you so much, TSC64. Oh, you fucking psychopath.
All those out there who watched the video, where you chose to acknowledge the things I was doing in that video.
I remember seeing that meme as well.
Either through social media posts or even making
the
reaction
cribs.
videos.
Look at that.
Oh my God! No way! Oh my God!
Look at that. Look at all those silly old reactors reacting to stuff. Look at that gay ass Mario. My boy Riley Wild to the swagger.
Maddie Excalibur 2012. Special shout out to you for the amazing video and of course the honorable mention.
Riley actually reacted to some of our videos, believe it or not.
SMG4 for quite some time.
It's always a wonderful thing to see that the actions that you do behind the scenes really do mean a lot for the SMG4 community.
Oh, I want to take a look at a comment from Cybils actually. Cybils is a good friend of this. this lovely community we have. Let's go.
For the amazing video and of course the honorable mentions that you've been giving out to the many creators who were a fan of SMG4 for quite some time.
It's always a wonderful thing to see that the actions that you do behind the scenes really do.
Thanks so much for making this video, because it's amazing to know more stuff that goes on behind the scenes and how our criticism is incorporated into videos. People like you allow me and many others to keep watching the series. About 1 year ago, probably when Cybos was still active, but that's a very wholesome way to not the whole thing with Cybos. Cybos is a great content creator, you should follow them.
Mean a lot for the SMG4 community.
Screw this week's
The
episode.
thing as well is that those in the SMG4 team itself did indeed watch over my video and have been used to help improve videos throughout 2023 and beyond, which includes things such as GNR characters being way more used and Greg and Mark being able to talk again. What a lovely day. Characters like Meggy getting complete updated behind the scenes to be more appealing and likable.
Oh, look at that mouth.
But also using this as a basis to help improve other characters. I even noticed myself that when I made Mario catch Meggy in the cursed tapes, that they actually decided to write more moments like that officially in the scripts.
Oh, but look
However,
at that.
I just want to point out that just because these moments did exist did not mean that I was the one who worked on them.
Maddie's our
Obviously,
Lord
it's
and
nice to
Savior,
hear
for real,
people
for
praise
real.
the work I do, but I want to ensure that the praise I get is for scenes I've actually done. Just because there's a Mario and Meggy moment
let's
does
do
not
that.
mean that I worked on every single moment. I want to spend the first half of
Bro,
this
it's the
video
one.
shouting out even more people from the community, because from the last video and this video I have been
Let's go
introduced
shout
to a
out.
lot more people.
Let's shout out people. Shout out to Cyril TV Show. Shout out to Skylight Awakens. Shout out to GB4576. That's a weird ass sequence of numbers. Shout out to Nick Rick Games, my boy. Of course, Viger. Couldn't forget Viger.
Don't help any of them.
Apple Plays, let's go. We got Steven Z Killer, the killer. We got the bad boy, the bad boy. Sure, lots of bad boys over here. We got Sky Shrew, one of the most popular ones. We got SMG001, Adrena Art Potato again. That's a whole lot of Adrena Art Potato. We got the Green Quartz. We actually know this guy. Does 171 Glyphware, also shouted out that guy sometimes. Wow, CR, Mr. the Wizard.
Just like last year,
Everyone
there are
there.
two particular individuals that I want to give special shout outs to.
Let's go.
The first one is SM64
Oh,
Rise,
yeah.
and their incredible work with Saturn. For those who don't know what Saturn is,
Please
it is
explain
an
to
advanced
me.
version of recording footage within the Mario 64 engine. You have no
Really?
idea how easier it is to use this application than using the old method. There's
I
so
should really
much good
try it.
things about
Huh.
this, and I'm looking forward to seeing it getting updated in the future.
Wow,
I
thanks for
highly
letting me
recommend
know.
Checking out Saturn. And the other one that will be shouted
That's actually
out
really useful.
will be Shining Lotto. I have this
Ooh.
particular thing about myself. When I end up discovering users who are very
Let's go.
encapsulated with
Ooh,
the content that
look at
we
that
make
buff
on
Axel.
SMG4, I always try to find a way to involve them within the series. And it came in the form of workshop submissions. I was the first one who discovered them and put them in episodes. I was the one who suggested to the team to use them in future videos. And
Would
now
you look
her
at that?
models are a part of the SMG4 universe.
That's so great. Look at those people having those emotions.
kidding me?
That's
mine. Oh God.
Why did you point at the text instead of your own model? Whatever. Yeah, cry. Cry for us. Cry right now. Continue.
Oh my God.
Wow, you really upgraded with that tech from the computer right onto the flat screen.
You've definitely made a lot of people proud with the work you've done, and we're all excited to see what you'll make next.
Congratulations.
Now, I don't know how I'm going to sneak the buff Axel into future videos, but
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
Let's put on a little picture Though a little OnlyFans there.
Not only be talking about 2023, but actually a lot more than I was supposed to. You see, looking back at the first video I made, I didn't realize at the time, but I ended up leaving out a lot of information that should have existed in that video.
Ooh, chunky information.
Why don't we just step back a little bit and talk about my position within the company.
Let's see.
When you first heard what I did, it was mainly with video production and animation. But
Sure.
I'm happy to say I have now been introduced into the writing section.
Yes,
of
we
SMG4.
know.
Not only was I able
seen
to
the
keep
credits.
writing more skits for the Mario Does Things, but I was even given the opportunity to write out entire...
Let's see. Things I wrote for mainly... Okay. The Let's Play Shrek Online. Sure, that seems like something you would do. Okay, timestamps, I'm not gonna actually search that. But sure, that seems like something you would do. SMG3's browser history, that one also did feel like you had a little bit of a hand in. You made Mario do this. That's the Marty episode, and sure, I could see that. Some parts you trying to get yourself involved with. SMG4 Kids, definitely that one was all up your alley. And let's go visit Peach. Only the Maggie drill joke. That's funny, but sure, let's go.
Scenes of the main SMG4 videos, which, by the way, does include some deleted scenes that didn't make it, which I'm going to show you right now.
Oh yes, show the volume delete. Ooh, the scratch. Yeah. The original scene did have some of those aspects, probably some visuals that were altered, and also the text mainly that changed the whole context. This scene with Luigi is not though even implemented in any sorts, just Luigi giving a pep talk to Mario over here. Some type laughs and people can suck hard. Ooh, I do love sucking hard. I do. Ooh, lie down bad. Oh, now that reaction was implemented. Thank God you didn't. Oof. Oh yeah, definitely involving animals.
Oh no!
And that meme was not a good idea.
That's over.
This is more an expansion. Honestly, all those were more expansions really, unless you were to count it the other way that the final project was actually just what we could use of the original scenes. But yeah, most of them aren't really their own thing. Some of the elements were implemented. Again, using animal sounds in this was probably not a good idea. Little oh. I know you're a furry and all, but no thank you.
Cock and ball torture.
Cock and ball torture is funny though.
Oh no!
Oh, thank God.
Okay, this is more of an expansion than a scene I was asked to write, but due to the length of it, I'll consider placing it here also. Let's see.
Over.
That's so nice.
Oh, here's why? What?
Yummy.
Yeah, definitely get.
But Christmas is next week's episode.
Definitely get why this wasn't included. Just saying.
Thanks.
So,
but I think one of the
Let's go have
best
sex.
things that I could say about this is that I am now officially the main lead writer for the SMG4 short animations, unless stated otherwise.
Well,
I also want people
I mean,
to
makes
kind of have a
sense.
bit of an insight on how I particularly write SMG4 related stuff.
Let's
the
see.
main thing that I start with all of my ideas always circulates around the community. I'm always
Oh,
looking
no,
when
bro.
people criticize the show.
Oh, no.
I'm always looking at suggestions. I'm always
Zarati.
looking at like small things people would love to see happen. As a writer, I find that listening to the community is a
that also felt like you're doing, not gonna lie.
Because it allows me to reinsure that what I'm doing is something that I know the community will enjoy watching.
And that's a great way of looking at it.
I want to ensure that every time I make a short, or every
that
time I
is
write
also
a skit,
a scene
I can make sure that
just felt like you all the way.
Able to take the spotlight. It's also kind of related with the SMG3 Sussy Notebook. Everyone in the SMG4 team had the opportunity to draw what could exist in the book, and these were the drawings that I did that got in, and these were the other drawings I did that unfortunately...
Let's see those drawings that didn't make in. Of course, the side characters don't get the reference, so I guess that's why it got scrapped. Not sure about these ones, definitely sure about the SMG4 made dress. I mean, I'm sure the look would be fine with it, but there are other things in question. Mainly angry parents.
Actually didn't get in the book. But we can't talk about my writing without bringing up the fact that last year was also the creation of Leggy.
Oh yes,
the very
Leggy.
First time I got to write a mainline episode,
Yay.
I created a meme. If that is
the
not
meme.
The perfect introduction you could ever accomplish,
which
as
by
a
the way,
writer,
I think
don't know what is. But
the Red
your
Quartz.
criticisms.
Which, by the way, I think won last year's Glitchy Awards, if I do say so. If I do recall it right. Yeah, I think Leggy won Meme of the Year. So pretty much look at that meme though.
Of the character and your voices of concern that made me
live Leggy reaction
the way it was. Obviously, one of the main things I've heard the community talk.
Wheelie Stroker 69. That I seen one of the posts from this guy. Really cool.
Talk about is how certain characters have been hogging the spotlight and other characters you rarely actually see anymore. So what I like to personally do is that every time I get a scene,
like for real, Belle gets no screen time. Is her character even salvageable at this point? Like for real, bro.
If I have the ability to take an SMG4 character and put them in the background, I'll do so. Like let's take Kai.
Yeah. Psycho was originally written to be the drummer till I noticed the error and switched it to Kaizo. Oh, Psycho. Well, I also got a... It could very well be an error since I just read Psycho and assumed it was Kaizo. But yeah, that's good for you. But it's not only about putting characters in the background. I know this is not... really your saying at this point. There is the writing, but you should really, for you SMG4 writers, this is for you. Maddie, you could redirect this to them as well if you're even here. Are you here? Are you here? Wake up, wake up. This is a very important thing. We won't just be satisfied with background little driplets. We need actual implementations. One of the best examples I can think of is an example all the way back, the Super Dudes, when we were gathering our superhero team. Watch that episode, it's a really cool one. And Steve was kind of in the background, he was just like doing his thing. He fell into a vat of toxic waste. And then we just kind of implemented him into the rest of the episode. It was that kind of role and implementation of set characters that we could use for Belle, Rob, and other underutilized characters who have little to none screen time. I think that would be really good to add.
Kaizo, for example, here are all the different scenes that I've put Kaizo in that weren't originally in the script, which is
so
actually related with part 2 of this video, which probably won't be released for a while.
Boo this man!
Boo! Let's go, fellas. Let's binge hate on this guy. I want all my fellas to harass this man in particular.
However, because I don't want to disappoint you for how long you've been waiting for at least part 1 to be released,
so
I'm actually going to do a little sneak peek on showing you all the little additional things I personally added to SMG4 videos.
Let's see.
Some of these include jokes that are references to past videos.
Oh no, I definitely need to go back on that. Definitely need to go back.
Peek on showing you all the little additional things I've personally added to SMG4 videos. Some of these include jokes.
Okay, sure.
Jokes that are references to past videos.
I love that, the Wario joke from all the way back into, I think, Mario University? Mario High School Mario? Whatever, that one was just...
Certain characters being put in background shots, such as Kaizo, GNR, and Bell, and adding moments for certain characters that will help grow their dynamic as a character and add fans of them.
Look at Psycho's face.
Such as Mario and Peach with moments where they both are actually caring about each other. Psycho and Tari.
Yeah, I haven't really gotten much of that since the whole not around thing. But that's really not your concern, more of a lead writer concern, right guys? Right guys? Look at those shipping lesbians over here.
With both of them resting on one another and Psycho protecting Tari. SMG3 and 4 with them genuinely caring about the other person. Doing the original reference to the Snow Trapped episode. And expressing various flirtation remarks between the two. And of course, all the Mario and Meggy moments that include the expression they make when they look at each other. Meggy more caring about Mario, wanting to help him more.
Yeah, that's about how much we can include.
And many others that I will talk about in part 2. Now, going back on topic with characters being back in the spotlight, how exactly can this be fixed, and what has this got to do with the shorts?
Yeah, let's do that.
If you were to look at YouTube right now, shorts actually get more attention and more care from YouTube themselves.
That's really interesting.
The trending tab, it's just entirely full of shorts. So, my job as the main writer for the shorts is that I'm going to get all of these characters and I'm going to try and put them in as many shorts as possible, which not only will allow them to be back in the spotlight, but could actually get more attention than mainline episodes themselves. There is actually a small thing that everyone in the SMG4 team, alongside myself, actually has the ability to do.
Why in the script is there?
Ability to enhance certain aspects of the script that we're given to animate. Here's a particular example that I did in the form of a minigame. On the episode The New Castle, I was the one who animated the Mario and Meggy bit. Can you guess how many small particular things that I added to this scene?
Let's see.
You've got it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
What the fuck, man? I'm a professional, delusional motherfucker. I need to read all of this right now. What in the actual fuck?
Small particular things that I added to this scene. Okay, you've got it?
Add a joke with phone call audio. I think about the Small Wiener Club.
1.
Made Maggie more worried about Mario here.
2.
Sure, I kind of see it.
2.
Made Maggie more surprised than annoyed.
3, 4.
Sure, made Maggie accidentally hurt Mario than on purpose. Yeah, that works too. Reminds me of Little Penguin Lost, one of the best episodes with Mario and Maggie.
4.
Made Maggie shocked on what she accidentally did. Okay, that's more of a one and two deal, but sure.
5.
Added gag line for Mario.
5.
I don't recall.
6.
Made Maggie help Mario instead of doing nothing. Okay, she was supposed to do nothing. Got that.
7.
Made Maggie more caring than angry with Mario. These are mostly the fucking same.
8.
Added visual gag here. That was a good visual gag.
9.
Added visual Mario face change gag here. Oh yeah, sure. Made Maggie derp like Mario. Good. look at this face. If this face met you during night, what would you do with that fucking gray ass mouth What has she been washing her mouth with? Made Maggie hit item on fire, then it just exploding.
12.
Added visual gag with kitchen TNTs. Yes, the very usual SMG4 kitchen TNTs. And of course, like
14. That is how much this scene was changed from the original script. And it's not just me, it's every single animator itself. Speaking of writing, we can perfectly transition into talking about a large fraction of the last year video. We spent a lot of time talking about her. And rightfully so. In my opinion, with everything I saw last year, she was classified by the community to be the most hated character. But I'm happy to say that behind the scenes, we did look at Maggie and change the way that she acted. Because when you really boil everything down, the best way for a character to be resolved, in a way, Mario. You kind of get them to be like Mario. Why? The world around him is crazy. Oh, look at that glue. So he takes this as his advantage to solve the issues that lie ahead for him. And if you look at Maggie, she's now doing the same things as well. But she's still maintaining
out of context Maggie in
years. So she's not just a carbon copy of Mario. Now look. She's not fully fixed. I have noticed that she still has certain issues that do pop up. So there is still room for improvement.
She still has PTSD, guys. She still doesn't. No, fucking bitch.
But with everything that's now happened for Maggie, and looking at the audience's reception of her, Maggie is now officially no longer the most hated character.
Who is it? SMG4, the Presso? Let's see it.
Because the most hated character is now SMG4.
Yes.
I will be honest, this took me a lot by surprise. It was interesting to see that when I took the audience's attention away from critiquing Maggie, they were able to bring up...
They went right ahead to SMG4. Like, well, I guess I don't want to play with you anymore. Drops Maggie, explodes. Let's see.
The other issues that occurred with other characters, with episodes such as Let's Go Visit Peach, and
that one.
Our New Home. That's when the hatred towards the SMG4 character really started to escalate. So one of the main...
All the questions about morality and who is your friend, who do you care for, is it really moral to abandon Peach, shouldn't you have looked for her, like you, that kind of stuff.
Things that I will be investing my time with is looking into the...
But look at the last image's quality, fucking sucked ass. That guy posted like... those derp ass images for literal zero reason. I don't know why they're all glitched. SMG4 fucking sucks. I mean, do you mean the character or the show at this point? It could be both.
Criticisms of not just SMG4 but all the other characters, and do my best to try and see if that could be resolved. Because even I know that there's certain things that I wish could be improved. I wish Mario could be written to be a little more sympathetic or less insane than where he currently is. I want to see less moments of how the train...
I agree that too.
Mario and the McDonald's ice cream machine, and see way more moments from Mario like the KFC episode or the elevator one, where Mario is smart enough to be self-aware on the crazy world he lives in and takes advantage of that very much to solve issues. And even more of those emotional bits like Final Hour.
That is something I miss very much. Please listen to this man, he is cooking.
Or Revelations, or the rooftop scene in Maggie's boot.
Man is cooking, that shit was gold.
Camp. When you write him to act in a particular way, it's very hard to kind of believe if he provides any sympathy towards other characters because of his actions.
Yes.
And it's not just the criticisms that I like to search for and study, but also the Steam Workshop itself. The one thing I do at the beginning of every single video is I search SMG4 and I browse the workshop to see if there's any particular models that could be used in actual future videos. My absolute favorite thing about this is that whenever SMG4 releases a model to the workshop, that someone out there will take that model and make an enhanced version of it.
Oh yes.
So after I find a particular item,
I want to see those. I wanted to see those. Go back.
Releases a model to the workshop.
Go back.
Someone out there will take that model and make an enhanced version of it.
Yep, we talked about that a whole lot of times in this channel. So let's see. On screen are examples of model from the workshop. Not all are official models used in past SMG4 videos. So some of them include Sunset Maggie. Do have that model installed, as well as the Scout Maggie. Of course, we use that in the thumbnail for our upcoming project outside the Canonverse. Please do check that out. I don't remember the Tari with the light blue sweatshirt, but I do remember Cat Girl Tari, and of course the Taui with all the badges, and I think that's College Tari actually. We have the enhanced, supposed to be the enhanced casino version of SMG4. We got that one model of beta SMG3, I believe, from Generalist. I think so. We also, I think he got a nomination for Glitchy Awards. The last year's version. That's the manga artist that appeared in this video, manga artist Melanie, but never seen it before this video.
I find a particular item,
These ones are more up my alley. For example, Plushie SMG3, this bitch is fantastic. I think it's from Glyphware. Yup, so I think it's Plushie SMG4. You got all these little plushies over here. Wasn't really aware of like bootleg plushie SMG4 models like these two, or I don't even think these dollies over here are really in my Steam workshop. I do have the SMG1 chunk. Do I have the Karen chunk? I don't really recall it, or even the Karen plushie. Karen plushie definitely not. I do have the EXO plushies though.
Showcase it, and I basically
Golf Girl Tari? Awuga? Well, that's a weird mix of a beta Tari with the new model. I really like that. I have seen the Medic Tari. Haven't seen Suit Tari though. Have not seen it. Of course, I haven't seen Golf Tari as well.
Send that over to Luke, and I guess.
Oh, look at those melons. Haven't seen those melons. Are you telling me that these are these supposed to be BAP models for Maggie and Tari? Man, I just been using the actual fucking models. And look at those anime tees, those figurines models. Holy crap, I need those right now. And look, a reference to Stu and Pid, my favorites. That big SMG4 model haven't seen as well, but that does encapsulate the new logo, which is pretty darn cool. Shout out to whoever made these.
Behind the scenes,
of course, management. Of course, it's more than one person, I imagine, but shout out to you. You are amazing.
Section, if they.
Oh God! And now for the buff cycles, we got buff ponytail cycle. We got just buff cycle without any sleeves. We got buff pajama cycle, buff wrestling mania cycle. We got buff, I don't know, Little Mac training cycle. We got buff MMA cycle. Of course, the KFC logo. That's a really nice detail. Shout out to you too.
Find a model that they like, and they.
Yeah, more of a Wooga moment right now.
Can find a way to put it in an upcoming SMG4 episode. It will.
Say my name. Say my name? Say my name. I am Jesse. Skylar. I am the one who games. I am the one who games.
Will officially appear. Obviously, some creative individuals have made their own variations of certain characters.
Look at that.
Unfortunately, because of consistency within the show, regardless how good these models look, we technically can't use these models.
Yeah, say whatever you want, but you did just, for the 2023 redesigns, just kind of never explained it in lore. You just kind of made an announcement with the characters and snap on my finger doodles, you got a new model woodle.
The other thing I do is I actually spend the beginning of these weeks actually browsing certain particular Discord channels.
Ooh, my boy, you poor boy. You poor boy.
Either my own server, my friends' servers,
look at all those
SMG4 servers, or just other MISC servers that I'm a part of. And if I find certain audio files that I think could work in episodes, I'll link that to Luke as well. So chances are, if you're in the SMG4 Discord and you've posted some media file in the meme section, there's a particular chance that if it could fit in a script, it will appear in an SMG4 episode.
Ooh, very
with
interesting.
Credits for that source file itself. Oh, so with that being said, do not go to these...
Be considerate when joining these servers and don't just start spamming content. Don't be an idiot. Because if you do, we will steal your liver. For purposes you are not allowed to know.
Servers and start spamming media in the meme section. The only thing you'll come across with is being annoying and you'll be immediately banned from those servers. I'm not trying to encourage that, don't take it the wrong way. Now in relation with writing mainline episodes, I know some people out there might say maybe it might be difficult to really come up with episode ideas. And from my personal experience, I'm gonna have to disagree with that.
Yeah,
this is the amount of
it's just way too fucking easy. Hey guys, do you want me to come up with SMG4 episode ideas? I could just like come up with 104 out of my ass, like on the spot. Just why not? Let's fucking do it. Prove how easy it is to make a shit ass SMG4 episode. Look at this boy. Boy's got 55 episode ideas already. I could do double that. I could double that. I could do 110, but I think 104 is more fitting. One arc containing 7 episodes. Man, one arc? I could do 4 arcs with my 4 hands behind my back.
Episodes with the structure of what happens from the beginning all the way to the end that I have created myself. However, I'm not gonna really spoil too much about these because I've been able to chat with Kevin about this.
Ooh, Mr.
And he said to me that there is a possibility that my episode ideas can become actual episodes.
Kevin, please stop giving this man hopes. You absolute psychopath, stop giving this man hopes about his little dreams. You know very well what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Okay, let's get back to the video.
Now here's where things start to get a little bit exciting. If I get a reinsurance by Luke and Kevin that these scripts can never be approved as official episodes on the SMG4 channel, I will be animating them myself and uploading them as fan animations to my own channel.
So we'll get it anyway.
The particular difference is that as this is a fan animation,
it won't be canon.
Not fictional to the actual storyline itself.
Look at that.
I could basically animate any particular thing I want, as long as it follows the guidelines I mentioned last year.
Yeah, we can have sex. Sorry guys, we can have sex on screen.
Yeah, and by the way,
if you wish to participate when videos begin production, upload a video of you doing voices for any SMG4 character of your choosing and tag my social media account on your video so that I can find it. Example, SMG4 voice reel for Medic 2012. Payment prices haven't been decided yet, since I want to ensure it is a fair number and is underpaid work. Must have Discord and PayPal account for contact and payment. Ooh. Hey boss. Hey boss. Can I do this gig? Can I do this gig, boss? I need a pussy, boss. I need this pussy, boss. Can I do this, boss? Who knows? Maybe you'll be seeing this pretty voice. I guess you'll be hearing it in a official fan animated video. Sounds weird when I say official fan animated, but who knows? I do have this sweet ass voice that could do many, like this voice, yeehaw, or like this voice. Oh boy, am I sexy. I can't really spoil my voice that much, guys. Sorry, you'll have to wait for more little quirky voice acting. Follow Mainzo on Twitter, please. Do X fuck F.
I want to look for voice actors that I can commission, meaning that I will be paying them to voice characters within these episodes. The one main thing I do want to promise to everyone here is I would love to do a lot more SMG4 related videos this year and future years.
Promise on Skibidi. Promise on Skibidi right now, you coward, you won't.
Which isn't just related with commentary, there's a lot more.
Upcoming SMG4 video this year and beyond. SMG1/Bob Club Leader. I think you meant Box Club Leader, boy. Bob Club Leader. Ooh, hello guys, I am Bob Club Leader, etc. VTuber content, reactions to fan-made content, etc. Ooh, boy will be making a VTuber. Ooh, don't you dare steal my ideas, you dumb fuck. And you forgot the little dash before the item on your list. The list item. Sorry, not sorry. More SMG4 Guitar Hero content. Oh, that was fun video. Fan made SMG4 episodes. Fan made SMG4 ships videos. English, please. Mario X Maggie, Tari X Psycho, etc. Man, you are absolutely unhinged. The controversy this will bring. I love you so much. KS2 Plus projects and SMG4 meme videos just overall.
More that I've been planning behind the scenes. The only two SMG4 videos I ever created last year was the Mario Kart video, and on my second channel, I actually showcased an SMG4 Guitar Hero mod.
Yeah,
which, by the way,
did that.
I was able to get a chart of Darkest Hour and even played it on that exact same video. So technically I can't actually use the music because it claims my video, so I'm just gonna have to go
Really?
And now it's...
Wait, sorry, really? It copyrights your video? Is it something with the Guitar Hero version itself? Because for all intents and purposes, I used that song multiple times in various projects and I never got any problems with it. Must be a skill issue.
It's time to bring attention to a certain video that I'm sure you are all aware.
Time to get into the spicy wazzazz of the controversy, shall we? 200k views. Ooh, spicy. Reveal your darkest secrets to us, Maddie. Reveal it. I mean, you already revealed your deepest, darkest secret. I mean, being a furry isn't really anything to gaze over.
That I made. Yes, we are now finally going to be talking about the Mario Kart love song video.
Ooh.
And I
Look at that
know
heart.
you all have a lot.
In light of recent events, I actually saw that post. Really fun post. I want to see that one meme though.
We are now finally
Didn't get time to read it.
talking about the Mario Kart love song video. Aww. And I know.
SMG1's biggest crime against humanity. He made the Mario Kart video. Bro's going to the Genova.
You all have a lot of questions. Let's
Yes.
start with the main question.
Why?
Why?
I'll never escape the pre-watch allegations. For real, for real.
As some people might say it,
Yeah.
the way that I've always made my videos. Not
Don't get me wrong, I do love how just controversial that was. I was hoping it would be more, like a whole lot more controversial. I was hoping it didn't get as much love as it did. A little bit of more hate always lightens up the mood, you know, but I still love that video. Just a daring show of power. So daring.
just SMG4, but on my channel itself, I will only start production on any video that I upload to my channel is if, when thinking about it as an idea, I believe that the end result will be worth making. And at the beginning of January of 2023, I was basically just listening to the various music I have, and I came across this song that was originally created by Sam Hart. And I just sort of daydreamed while listening to the song. So then you start thinking about Mario, then you start thinking about Meggy, then you start imagining both of them.
I mean, my thought process wouldn't really go there, but sure, I get what you're saying.
And with the song. And the more I thought about it, the more I figured this actually wouldn't be a bad idea. It would be pretty funny if I made the...
I mean, well, some people would disagree.
Video published on this fan-made suggestion that May the 14th was considered a Mario and Meggy Day, and the video was made. And even the video itself has its own collection of Easter eggs.
Hello, Luigi.
The intro bit is based off the Mario Kart video. We have Mario holding on to Meggy like the Cursed Tapes video. And the ice skating bit is actually based upon this fan comic. The shot where they're dead.
Really? I thought it was based on Little Penguin Lost, but who am I? Of course, the Jub Jub one is from Maggie's part-time job, I think.
Dancing is based off Meggy Moves In.
Sure, got it wrong, but who the hell cares?
The fishing segment is kind of more of an alternative towards the fishing episode because I saw a lot of people didn't particularly like that episode. And yeah, it even has a rooftop reference. The original song itself is just one.
Me and the boys all love rooftops. We be jacking off all day to rooftops.
One person singing, but when I made my video, I edited in a way to make it more like a duet. Thanks to the wonderful mixing and producing done by a good mate of mine, Bandypat. The other question some people might ask is, did you actually get in trouble by Glitch?
Of course not. Why would he?
No. I never got in trouble for making the video.
Oh no, I'm getting in trouble. Oh no, they are gonna get my Italian ass. Oh no, stop being a wahoo. Stop being a bitch. Just get your shit done with. Be like Maddie, like I'm calling him Matt. No, be like Maddie. Be like Excalibur, be strong-willed, be Sigma-based.
But now, I think it's time for the third question. A question that many people...
What the hell, why Maggie has... Why does Maggie has boob? Why does Maggie boob? Why does Maggie have boobs? He likes, he only supports it for a cause, others comment down below.
I've been trying to figure out for a...
Ooh... Hello guys, welcome back to Game Theory. Today we're gonna find out if our little boy Matty Excalibur is indeed a degenerate. The answer you'll find out very soon. But hey, that's just a theory, Game Theory.
Very long time. Do you actually ship the two of them together?
I jumped to see that lady sing.
Of course I do. What kind of silly question is that?
What silly question? That's just silly. Stop being silly.
supposed to be? You're all asking a question you already know the answer to. Also,
I mean,
in
sure.
relation with these two characters.
Oh yeah, I hate Mario X Maggie because it's a pedophilic ship. That is also something that was really prevalent back in the days. Not really as prevalent anymore, but still prevalent somewhat, about the whole age difference. It was a whole talk when people thought Maggie was like 14 and Mario was like whatever the fucks. I mean, Mario's age is just as inconsistent as the way my mouth moves. Like, have you noticed that my mouth never actually moves in the way that I'm speaking, like, for reals? But there was actually a whole talk of discussion, and I think we're gonna get into this now. Of course we're gonna get into this now. It's whatever the fuck. Just let Maddie. I can't get over the fact that I'm calling him Maddie and just sounds like sounds like I'm calling him like Madeline or Matt. I can't get over this fucking fact. You say a word so many times that it just loses meaning. Paul, please just get this over with.
For some reason, there is a particular group of people online who have...
Ooh, particular group of people. That sure ought to bring some hate into this chat room of my Minecraft server.
absolutely no idea on the actual ages of the characters.
I mean, can you blame them? Like, we never got an actual confirmation of Mario's age, I believe.
So I want to put this to rest right here and now.
Say
to
it.
avoid any more of this confusion.
Say it.
Mario's age, as confirmed by Shigeru Miyamoto, the guy who created Mario, is confirmed to be 24. And it's proven by the Mario movie, because you can clearly tell they wanted to represent...
I mean, sure, but how long has SMG4 been running? Like, did Mario just stay the same age? Please explain that. Which also goes into detail that Mario and Luigi are not experienced to run their own plumbing company due to how young and new to the field they are. Yet they do have those grown full-ass mustaches. I mean, some people get them early.
This age within this character. But apparently, people in the community think Mario is 40 because they're actually mixing up the year it's been since the very first Donkey Kong game was released.
Sure.
There's two reasons that this doesn't make any sense at all. Firstly, that would imply within this video game, this character that's running and jumping is apparently 0 years old. The other thing is that...
Yeah, that's also funny. 0 years old. Fucking... Trash baby saves women from giant monkey.
What about Yoshi's World, where you actually have to escort baby Mario himself? Where's the consistency here? And then there's Meggy, who has been confirmed to be 22 years old. Like, have people somehow forgotten that Meggy has been an adult for quite a long time now? But apparently,
people do seem to
some
forget.
people, despise the fact that Meggy has gone to university, despise the fact that she lives by herself in a 2-story house that she brought, they think she's 14. You want to know why?
I also want to talk about that thing. I want to recall the fact that she bought the house to move away from Incopolis, yet she still owns that apartment. We still saw her there like many times after she bought her home. I believe mainly in Mario's Tunnel of Doom and such episodes. Could you please give a lore explanation if you're gonna follow up with any of the things I say here?
I think that because of this Twitter meme video by Pot of Greed.
Oh yes, I do love that video. It is very funny.
Mario, what the f are you doing? You can't have to turn.
Pot of
Why
Greed.
not, Luigi?
Because she's 14!
Yeah, what's it to ya?
The last thing to mention is that we don't really have a definitive way how aging works within the SMG4 universe.
Yes, please do explain. How does aging work?
Like some characters...
Since Maggie ages and Mario doesn't, that will mean that one day, despite being younger than Mario, Maggie will eventually become older than Mario. What? I do love that you just have something you yourself typed.
This age, but others don't. Or there's various cases like Melanie is 21, but she served in the Vietnam War.
I do love that.
Or will
we do love inconsistencies here.
Job's model change when he gets older? Or will it just stay the same and he'll be an adult with the form of a newly born baby? What I'm basically
that would be
trying
funny.
to say is that Mario and Maggie, including the Mario Kart love song video, have contained 2 adults. So the next time you see somebody trying to make this argument, just let them be.
Don't start harassing people as well, or in fact any person shown this video as well. So many as wells, man. If people aren't willing to look into the claims they are trying to push upon others, then the best thing to do is to ignore them and not giving them any attention. Disagree, we should hate people, we should go after them, we should witch hunt, we should raise our fists up in the air and say no more. We will erase your whole existence. That's my opinion. You could follow his as well.
Knowing to yourself that they have done absolutely no research themselves to back up their claims. I guess lastly about this topic that I can mention is that I've invested a lot of my time, aside from criticism,
a lot of your personal time, if you know what I'm saying,
and actually looking at the shipping.
Why Mario X Story? It only has 18 members.
Side of the SMG4 community. In fact, I've looked so much into the shipping side of SMG4, I legitimately can rank you which are the most popular and least popular ships.
Do it.
You know what? I'm gonna do that right now.
Yes. Top 10 SMG4 ships 2024 version. Number 1, Mario X Maggie, pretty based. Number 2, SMG3 X SMG4, not as based but super cool. Psycho X Starry in 3rd place. Pretty nice addition, I like that. Number 4, Bob X Melody, that's spicy. Number 5, Tari X Maggie, because Twitter. Number 6, Mario X Tari, we do that. Number 7, Axel, why the fuck is Axel X Melody the only canon fucking in 7th place? Number 8, Tari X Melody, because we needed that. Why? There's more. Number 9, Tari X Bell, aka Tari X the Nothingness of Space. I don't know why I did that voice. Number 10, Luigi X Cycle. That actually makes more sense than some of them above. Number 11, Tari X... I'm sorry, what? Number 12, Cycle X Wimpu. Again, makes more sense than Tari X Kaizo. Number 13, Maggie X A Corpse. Number 14, Mario X Care. Sure. Number 15, Mario X Melody. Sure. Number 16, Kaizo X Wimpu. Number 17, SMG1 X SMG2. We do. Oh, I'm sure Paul is very proud of that one. Number 18, Maggie X Cycle. We gotta do all the possibilities. Number 19, Mario X SMG4 Gay. Number 20, Maggie X Exo. There was a possibility in the past. Now Maggie X Corpse. Number 21, Maggie X SMG4. All their known chips are dead or died down, meaning no one talks about it anymore. You sure do know a lot about chips.
And now we're up to the last topic of this video. And what that is that I've noticed that there's a lot of turmoil within certain members.
Most peaceful day in the SMG4 fanbase. Now that's what I'm talking about. Love them peaceful days. Love the more agitated days though.
members of the SMG4 community.
Look at that.
Where certain likes of characters or ships, a lot of people just tend to fight each other over it. Like,
yeah, we do love that.
There's anything wrong with having a discussion, but
look at that
I feel
discussion.
like a lot of discussions just tend to lead to massive flame wars with each other.
I do love massive flame wars.
The SMG4 community is a large community, and everyone is going to have their own different opinion.
As large as my penis. Always fighting for other series the same, but now everyone forgot about it and pretend like nothing happened here. r/SMG4 all year. r/SMG4 doing a new arc. SMG4 is the best. Oh my god, I knew who's going to die. Any Furies. Love that.
But the only way a community like this can exist is if those who tend to fight with each other can be respectful with other people's opinions. Like,
yeah,
I know
not gonna
entering
happen.
stuff like this and expecting peace
bros.
might be a very long shot, but I see no problem with at least trying. So,
long shot rap.
to conclude this video, there are 3 things I'm going to mention.
Ooh,
Number
3.
1, this video is technically...
Ask me any SMG4 question. Q&A time. Let's go. And or get me to voice a line from characters I've voiced for glitch/SMG4. YouTube comments under this video will only count. Okay, I think you meant YouTube comments. Only YouTube comments under this video will count. I think that's what you meant. 2 weeks time limit, 1 question and 1 voice line max per account. VA requests that don't state which character will default in being voiced by SMG1, which is basically just you.
Also a QA. For the next 2 weeks, I will be giving
you
the
mean
ability
Q&A.
to ask me 1 question of your choice.
By the way, guys, we'll be releasing the AMA very shortly. What did I say?
And it could be about anything. Number 2,
Ooh,
as
anything.
inspired by this video,
Ooh,
I would do
Alex
the exact
Rock on.
same thing, but with the
You could say Alex is rock on hard.
voices I've done for Glitch Productions. So you have the choice to either ask me 1 question, 1 quote, or both a question and a quote.
Ooh.
And the last thing is for you to get ready for part 2. All I can tell you in preparation
let me get
is
ready.
this. If you thought the deleted scenes from last...
I actually want a date, if you don't mind. An actual date, and rather helpful updates would help a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, were the biggest things you ever
I am not
saw,
salty. You're
you
salty.
will not be prepared for part 2. So get ready.
You will top 10 SMG4 ships. Number 5 will surprise you.
We're also making Boys vs. Girls free.
Oh my god, Boy vs. Girls 3? We didn't get Boys vs. Girls 2. How insane is that? Well, that was a fun video, guys. Well, that was an insanely fun video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this long-ass commentary I just checked. Out of raw footage, we had like 1 freaking hour. Let's go, I'm the master commentator. This is sure gonna bring in the views and definitely not gonna cost me all and everything. Everything I could ever want. I'm gonna get demolished by the algorithm. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check the channel because we'll be doing some spicy content. We oughta break SMG4 by this point. Do you know? Do you not know? We do not care. We will be doing what we want. Thank you so much and open your eyes because more is coming. Bye.